Oh, you know, this is Kiki Said So, episode, 40 something. 40 episodes is crazy. Uh, this is, she worked this morning. She went and laid outside, blessed her neighbors. They've probably seen my nipples. They've probably definitely actually seen my nipples because I'm the naked neighbor. Raise your hands if you're the naked neighbor, you're doing God's service. You're God's gift to this earth. Um, I just I don't care enough to close the blinds, and it makes me happy to have the blinds open. And if the little price I pay is you see my naked body, hey, you are welcome. It's my present to the neighborhood. Me and my best friend. Why did Why did the McDonald's worker just give me shit? I was like, I'll do this episode if I have caffeine. Dad is like, put that IV in my vein hole and take everything away. Just don't take my caffeine away. He gave me shit. What'd he say? He's like, why would you come through the drive-thru and just get a Diet Coke? I said, are you the police? Like, fuck off. You work here. I thought that was unnecessary. And then I may have almost I may have almost did some things on the way home. Anywho, I feel like people with people with hair, sorry, Boldies, to exclude you, people with hair will understand that there's like a schedule, at least for me, a schedule to your hair. Like your hair days. Like if you have an event, you have to line up your hair wash days. And I know that I need my hair styled in the morning, so it needed to be washed tonight after all of my sweaty work days this weekend. And I couldn't style it tonight because I need it to be fresh in the morning, so this is what you get. Beautiful and gorgeous. And unstyled hair. Oh, this isn't me apologizing, by the way. This is just me communicating. Being so clear and direct. Also, this my kid-free week. Every year my kids go camping with my mom. She usually my sister's kids will come into town, or if they're in town, they'll all go camping. And then my mom asks, like, they're like distant cousins of ours, family, their kids to come. But my kids know I hate camping. We grew up camping. I hate it. There's trauma there. It's dirty. I don't have access to shower, bed. I feel dirty. It's not a fun time. And they love it, and they love being without me. So they go and have their fun, and I have my fun. This is my fun week. My kid-free week. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll probably be the naked neighbor, and I probably actually won't do that much. Knock on wood. Or is this me detaching? And if I act like I don't care, then all the fun things will happen. Because when you detach, you get the shit you want. Oh, that's right. Also, this was so spontaneous. I wrote no notes. I mean, I have some things I want to talk about in my notes of my phone, but like, I was like, I'm just going to do this, and if I wait too long, it won't happen. So here we is, friends. Here we is. I did think of a Would You Rather when I was doing the dishes, like 10 minutes ago. Would you rather? You're going to yell at me for this one, and I don't give a fuck. Would you rather take a scoop of, like, dirty, like, lives in their basement, they probably shower like once every couple of weeks, like take a scoop take a finger scoop of uncircumcised dick cheese and eat it, or someone blows their nose, like their mucousy snotty nose, in your mouth. Which one would you rather do? I can hear it now. Fuck off. You're terrible. But I thought of that while I was doing the dishes, because I bought myself roses, and I don't know what the hell I mean, they tried to tell us in that song, roses always smell like poo poo poo. But when I was throwing away the roses, I was like, these fucking stink. And that led me to dick, cheese, and snot. So, you're welcome. What else did I want to tell you about? One of my favorite things, I see it sometimes. Oh, do I have things to talk about? I love seeing teenagers, and you can tell they're like, it's like their first love, or like they're still kind of dating, and the world is still full of possibilities, and they still have faith and romance, and you can just tell that they're like so in love with each other. I love seeing it. I love it. And maybe it'll work out and maybe it won't, but I love to see it, like the two little 15-year-olds, or they're just so naive and innocent, and keep it up. I love to see it. Kia at that age did whatever she could to kiss a boy. One of my first kiss, I feel like I've told you this. I lied. I lied and said I was doing photography at the park, so I got my mom to drop me off, and I spent like 2 hours with this boy, and we literally just kissed the whole time, and it was my dream. Oh my gosh, I think he's the one person that has me blocked on Facebook. Can one of you look him up? Please. I think he has me blocked. But also, do you know what's really fucking hard? My pet peeve is being asked stupid questions. Like, there's no such thing as a dumb question. Yes, there is. The possibility is endless. Working in customer service. First of all, I think every human, if I was president, I would make it a rule. Every motherfucker has to work in customer service. Do you know the quality of human beings you would be surrounded by? Everyone would be a good person. Because when you work in customer service and you actually are surrounded by these kinds of people, oh my gosh, it changes you. It really changes you, and I think every single person should have to work in customer service, specifically like clothes or food. Excuse me. Because people is wild, people is crazy, and the things they will say and ask you is batshit cuckoo, and you just kind of want to stop what you're doing, sit down, and be like, tell me, who raised you? What was it like living in a cave with the bats and the cavemen? The things these people will say, or the way they will treat you, is insane. So I think, yes, when I become president, I will make it mandatory. And also I was thinking about, like, I really want to support my kids and give them the best not gateway, like really, really help them become self-sufficient, great, normal adults, and like help them be successful. But I was thinking, even if I want them to start their own businesses and show them better ways to make money, open up their eyes, whatever, I do think at some point I want them to work in customer service just so they can like have an appreciation and want more for themselves, because they will see what kind of cuckoo fucking humans are out there and be like, oh, let me not be like these people. Those who, you really can't explain it until you've worked in it, and those who get it. Some peoples. But yeah, my pet peeve is being asked stupid questions, so you can only imagine what it's like to work in customer service. And it's really hard, in case you're wondering, because I wear everything I'm feeling on my face. If I'm pissed, annoyed, whatever, you can see it on my face. And so it's hard. It's hard for a girl out here. I'm trying my best. But I don't know, what if we didn't ask dumb questions? What if we didn't? I've been playing, I'm going to share this game till, like, I'm about to hit my casket. Like, I'll be laying down, and one last time I'll share about it. Also, if you're looking, yeah, I do have, like, basically 3 eyelashes. How many do you have? Anyways, I'll be sharing this game till I'm fucking dead, because every person I've shared it with has come back and been like, this worked, I got this money, I got this shit, I got this job, blah, 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 blah. Every person. There's not a person I've shared it with and they're like, it didn't work. This is originally not my game, but it's so good that I just have to like shout it from the fucking rooftops. It's the wouldn't it be fun game. But the thing is, when things are fun and you detach from the outcome, like, it's just a game. Wouldn't it be fun if? Wouldn't it be fun if someone told me I was pretty today? Wouldn't it be fun if I found money? Wouldn't it be fun if I got invited to a wedding? And you play this game anywhere, sitting on the toilet, driving to work, when you wake up in the morning, when you're in a shitty mood, like anywhere you can play this game. You're driving with a friend and you're about to go out. Why don't you play this game for the night? And you just get into this like magical state, this magical mood, like, oh my gosh, wouldn't it be fun? Wouldn't it be fun if this was free? Wouldn't it be fun if la 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 la? And then you start to imagine how fun it is, and you just keep on like rambling and putting shit out there and coming up with new ones, and you almost get into this like excited, happy, fun state. And it's just that. It's just a game. And then you just kind of move on with your life. But then when these things happen, because it was just a game, it's not like it's life or death. You're very detached. It's very fun. So when these things happen, it's even more fun. I've been playing it a lot lately, but the beginning of the year, and then again at the beginning of the summer. So I love weddings, and I love. I said, wouldn't it be fun if I went to a wedding? No one I know is getting fucking married. I was at the gym, and a friend I haven't talked to I haven't seen this friend in like 2 or 3 years, invited me as their plus one to a wedding. And wouldn't that be fucking fun, huh? Did I say yes? Absolutely. Will I know no one there? Yes, and that's actually my preference. I ordered the chicken. It was chicken or salmon. Oh my gosh, I'm going to be pissed if the salmon looks better. But if he gets it, I'll just make him switch. It's fine. Anywhoosies, I'm going to have a real good time. But just play it. Play it all the time. Play it when you wake up. Make other people play it. Play it with your kids. And you're just like, anytime I've played this, anytime I've been like down or in a shitty mood and I play this, or even you're kind of feeling like lack when you play this, it's a little mood changer. You're welcome. Change your life with that one. Also, I see a bunch of stories online, but also, again, working in customer service myself, I will never comprehend it in my brain. People who go out in the world to a restaurant, you're trying to get a return, you're trying to get help from a worker, maybe you're trying to order from them. I will never understand those who come for no reason and are rude for no reason and then are shocked when that worker is rude back. Like, you think this minimum wage worker is just going to put up with your bullshit just like for $18 an hour? The fuck out of here. Of course they're going to be rude back. It will never make sense to me why they think they can just go around and be little capital C cunts and like no one's going to be rude back. Oh, did I forget my lip gloss? No, I didn't. It's right there. I don't get it. Like, and I love seeing it, especially when I'm out in the public. Where was I? I was at Old Navy. And this lady was being a biatch. She was being a biatch for no reason. Like, questioning everything. Just being a dick. And the girl was giving it back to her. And I was just... And then when the lady looked at me, as if because we're both customers, I'm going to support you, I gave her a look like, do better. Take that anger from your husband and your life and your job and your lack of hobbies. Take that out elsewhere, not on the worker. Fuck right off. Oh, I hate it. I don't know. If a customer was ever a cunt to me and I got fired from... Oh, went out of focus. If they were ever kind to me and I got fired for being a bitch back, that'd be so worth it. That would make my whole day. I don't think I ever would, though. My boss, she's also my friend, but she's... Aquarius should be the bosses everywhere. She's just the best. And she supports us. I should honestly do an episode with her. And she can just talk about her whole life and her whole businesses and all of that. She's just the best, but she is always on our side, and I love her. It hasn't been so much anymore, but I still want to do it at some point in my lifetime. I do want to go skydiving. I, for some reason, only recently learned that you have to be, like, body to body, skin to skin with the skydiver instructor. Like, you jump out together. And I'm like, how do we go from that to nothing? Huh? Like, we're falling from the sky, our picture is taken, we spend this really, really intimate moment together, and then what? I never hear from you again. Just don't know if I could do it. Just feel like, what, you're just gonna toss me to the side and take the next girl up? I don't think so. I don't think that's fair. I feel like I'd catch feelings. I'd be like, what are we? Do you think about me when you're up there with the next girl? Do you miss the way my neck smells? Just kidding. No, but really. That would be so intimate. Oh my gosh, what if his little... Like, what if he got excited and you could feel it? Would you get a refund? Is that a bonus? I don't know. I don't know. I get a lot of my ideas or like thoughts from like the memes. I love the memes. First of all, your Instagram Explore page tells you everything. If a man ever gives you his Instagrams and he's like, here, put yours in, you need to quickly analyze his Explore page. And does it align with the kind of man you'd want to be flirting with and having sassy times with and possibly babies and kissies with? Where was I? Somewhere. I was somewhere. And he had been flirting with me back and forth. We'd run into each other a million times. And he finally asked for my Instagram. He pulls up his phone, goes to Instagram. All I see, titties, bikinis, like borderline corn, like not just like local girls in bikinis, like the OF. And I'm not gonna make a big deal about it and say anything right then and there, but I just the sincere papa. But I feel like it absolutely does. It's an algorithm. But pay attention to theirs. Oh, I don't know why my Explore page is all like booty shaking. Red flag, on to the next. Quickly, move on. Let's see what mine is. It's usually all memes. But anyways, what I was saying is that's where I get a lot of my ideas and stuff. Yeah, mine's memes and boats right now because I want to go on a boat. I do. If you have a boat, I miss you. But the one said, treat me good and I'll treat you better. And that is just, that's it. Like, if I am treated well, I will go above and beyond. And that's why I am in the beginning, in the early dating and the talking, I'm so motherfucking strict because I will be so good to you, and I just can't give that to just anybody's. Nobody. Yeah, treat me good. I'll treat you fucking better. Let me put my shit on Do Not Disturb. Leave me alone. Gosh, I have the patience of a 2-year-old. Also, I feel like I've said this before, but this generation, like, truly does feel so entitled to each other because we do have a lot of access to each other. You got Snapchat, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Pinterest, Life 360, Find My iPhone, Messages, FaceTime. Like, everyone does feel like they're so entitled to each other. Just because you text someone, they can go on their phone and they do not have to respond to you right away. And it can mean nothing. Like, I can not ignore someone, but I cannot have the mental capacity to have a conversation for a whole day. And it doesn't mean anything. Doesn't mean I hate you. Doesn't mean I hate you if I don't want to give you my location. It's actually psychotic that this generation thinks it's so normal for, like, more than 6 people. 6 people is actually very generous. They think, some people, it stresses me out. Why do 20 to 30 people have your location? Like, do you even trust them? Do you even really, really, truly know them? That's crazy. And then just people feeling like they have this constant access to you to call you and FaceTime you anytime they want. It's a lot. Like, do you even have time to think your own thoughts and process your own feelings if you're constantly talking to someone else and letting someone else have all this access to you? It's a lot. But someone cannot respond to you and it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean they hate you. It doesn't mean you did anything wrong. Of course, it would be normal to feel like that if you're out here doing people shitty and you're out here talking shit about them and doing shit behind their back and flirting with their mans. Now, if they start to ignore you, you're going to spiral because you're like, did they find out? Do they know? But if you're a good person, like I recommend and remind you to be, none of those thoughts will go through your head because you're like, I've been a great friend and I haven't done any of these things and there's nothing to worry about. And if there is a problem, I'm sure they'd communicate with me because we are what? Grown. Ka-chow. 3 people have my location. 3. And that's a lot. That is generous. It's not normal. You can go on your phone right now and take away your location from everyone. Okay? And they can have their little pity party for 2 to 3 hours. And what? If you're meeting them, you can give it to them for an hour. But I just think it's not normal for all these people to have your location. Anywhoosies. I feel so passionate about that one. I was with 2 of my friends and we were all out. We're all single and we're kind of all talking about how we're all like, we would love to be in a partnership relationship somewhere in the near future. Like, doesn't have to be today. It's not life or death, but it does sound nice. And we were kind of talking about, like, support, money, like, all of these things. And I basically was telling them I would love to be with someone. What scares me, though, is, like, no, I'm protected. It's fine. What went through my head is, like, sharing these very intimate things, having someone learn this stuff about me, they can easily manipulate me and just, I'm fine. I'm protected. I'm fine. But I was saying to them, what I would love is, like, someone who is my ideal person, whatever, very supportive. I have a list of the things I want. I think, like, one thing is physical. I am not strict about the physical. It's more character traits and, like, your personality, your morals. What I was gonna say was, also, anytime I write a list, the man comes into my life within, like, a week or two. It's really scary. Anyways, I wrote that list. Oh, yes. I was like, I want this person, and I want them, to have their own things and be supportive, not just financially, but, like, supportive towards me. And I want to be able to have my own, because the old me, that does sound ideal. Have someone who takes care of me and you pay all the bills and I stay at home, and that's so nice. But then what happens when they're mad at you? I pay for all this. I can take this away. And now you also kind of feel like you're not entitled to that money because it's their money. They can throw it in your face anytime you want. And I know that there are situations where this works and it's great. But also, I do think it is scary. What if they just are financially abusive? What if they withhold that from you? I just think I would want to be in a situation where I have my own and you have your own. And I am in this because I want to be, not because I have to be. And at any point, I can support myself and leave if I have to or want to. And I'm not staying because I have to. Because Kia, 5 years ago, was like, support me and I want to stay home and I don't want to do anything. Actually, that was probably 3 years ago, because I went from owning businesses to not owning businesses. So I've fluctuated in my mindset. Anyways, so I wanted someone to take care of me. And now that I have my own money and I'm doing things on my own, I'm it feels really, really good to make my own money and to support myself and to buy things on my own and to be able to say that I did that. And also, it's really nice to have people buy me stuff. There are strangers that send me money and buy me stuff, and it is very nice. But for me personally, and I hope you do whatever you want to do, and I hope it's best for you. And this is not me telling you what to do. This is what I want. I think I'll always value my freedom, and that would always give me a sense of peace. Hey, I love you and I'm in this because I want to be, not because oh, hey, he's talking down to me, but he also pays the bills and I have nowhere to go, so let me just put up with it. It's no, I won't put up with you disrespecting me. I can support myself. I'm gonna do it on my own. I don't even really know where I was going with that, but yeah, that's where I'm at. Because that was my fluctuation of mindset with dating and relationships the past couple years. I mean, shit, it does sound nice. And I hope you get whatever it is that your heart wants, baby, angel, girl. Those, what would you even call them? LOL. I say lol. SMH. First of all, I just thought it was a noise you made with your mouth. It took me years to learn it meant shake my head. But when I'm reading it in text, I read it as shm. 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 And then LMAO, laugh my ass off, obviously, I say as lmao. When I'm reading it, I don't say it as, oh, I'm laughing my ass off. I say lmao. So, and I use it a lot. So if you ever see me post LMAO, I say it like that. Lmao. You're welcome. Do you want to hear if you were listening to this and I was probably 23, 23, 24-year-old Kia was toxic as fuck. And if you were getting advice from Kia when she was on dating when she was 24, this is what she would tell you. Never save his number, because once you save it, this is still kind of relevant. Once you save it, he will mess up. You can save it on your wedding day. What else would I do? Oh, if we were arguing through text, I would put my phone on. I'd put my phone on airplane mode mid-text so they thought I blocked them. I went on so many first dates and I would block them on Instagram. I was psychotic and I was so emotionally unavailable. I would I would block them before they could find my Instagram. There were times I would leave in the middle of the night before they woke up. What else would I do? Or like, what else would I tell people to do? I'm trying to think. That's all that comes to mind. And I know as soon as I end this episode, I'll think of the rest. But just know that I was terrible. I'm not this way now, but back then, if my friends were ever fighting with their man, I was like, just get a new one. Like, they're like, Kia, I'm married to him. And I'm like, God, just get rid of him and just, there's a new one. And you already know I don't think like that now. And half the time I actually genuinely am. There have been times where I'm on the man's side. I'm like, I love you. In private, obviously, I love you and you're wrong. This man loves you and he's a good man, blah, blah, blah. But, yeah, she was crazy. You know, one of my favorite celebrities is Keke Palmer. Obviously, a Virgo female. She is so smart and she is so funny and she's so intelligent. And I just love her. I love her. If you watch any interview of hers, and her personality is just full of life, I would guess she for sure has Leo in her chart. Fire of some sort, but I'm pretty sure Leo. Oh, she's just like, you can tell that woman got a beautiful spirit. She got a beautiful spirit. Let's get it. I went to Safari in the private tab, but still up. Excuse me. Keke Palmer. Oh, that's funny. That's happened at work before. Keke Palmer, astrology. Let's try her big three. Oh, I knew it. I knew fire. She has no, she's a Virgo, Sun, Sag, Moon, and Cancer rising. I knew there was fire. I didn't think it was. I Sag, though. Go watch any of her interviews. This is just for when she watches this and she's like, oh my God, Kia loves me. And I'm like, yeah, I love you. And I also love what's her name? Amelia something, and she does the chicken shop dates. I love her. I love her, and that's actually my dream. What she is doing is my dream, to just eat and flirt. Gosh, pay me. I'd love to do it. Why I got cramps? I'm trying to think if I ate something that my body wouldn't like today. I don't think so. I actually didn't have lunch. Maybe that's why. It's like, help. All you're giving me is Diet Coke and water. It's just your reminder or inspiration, especially for the people pleasers. I do tend to find that I do attract or gravitate or find people in my life who can almost relate to like who I was a year ago or 2 years ago, or like they can come to me with something they're struggling with and it's something I've been through, if that makes sense. Also, I've been to every single tarot reading, astrology reading, birth chart reading, any reading I've gotten, they all tell me the same thing. So I'm like, this is something I should be doing. Something's clicking, but just a reminder, or me saying this for the millionth time so that maybe it clicks. I can show up as the friend, the mother, the person in my life. I can show up as this person, like to give to other people, to help other people, to whatever, because I am selfish, because there are times when I put myself first, because I say no to the things I don't want to do, because I am really, really strict as fuck about my me time. Because I'm dead ass about not being around people who drain me. Because I'm so strict about who I hang around. Like, because I am selfish and because I am strict about certain things, I can show up as this person. When you're draining yourself, when you are saying yes to the things you don't want to do, all that shit sucks you dry. And then you're going to suffer, and because you're suffering, the people around you are going to suffer because you're showing up as less than your full self. You're going to take shit out on people. You're like, let's focus, camera. Come on. But yeah, that's just like another permission slip or reminder. I can, in certain situations, I can show up as my best self, or as my full self, because at other times I was selfish. Does that make sense? Oh my God. It's not focusing, probably because I can't sit still. But that sounds like the camera's problem and not mine. Don't me think? But yeah, I can love and support you and not want to spend one-on-one time with you. And it's not even something personal. It's just like when you are around someone who drains you, or maybe they are operating at a really, really low frequency and they're very negative and they're complainers and they're mean to, they're all about drama, or they're mean to fucking workers. Like, why the fuck would I want to hang out with you? But I can still love you and I can still wish you the best and support you from afar. Doesn't mean I have to hang out with you one-on-one. And that's something I'm strict about. I will not say yes to something I don't want to do. And a lot of you need to practice giving. Like, when you're invited to do something, you could give yourself 5 minutes, you could give yourself an hour or a day to get back to people. You're saying yes to a lot of shit you don't want to do. And then you're doing things you don't want to do, and you wonder why you're always drained. The math seems simple. Doesn't it? Doesn't it all seem so simple? But then there's, on the flip side of that, there can be people who say yes to things they do want to do and then overthink them and then cancel because of overthinking, maybe anxiety, and now you're not doing the things that will fill your cup and light you up because you got in your head, So it's just like, I don't know, a balance, getting to know yourself better. That is the bestest thing you could do. Be honest with yourself, get to know yourself, and change your mind. Those 3 things will change your life. Just saying. But yeah, I need you to go get fucking sticky notes and get a journal. First of all, journaling, hello, that's the easiest way to get to know yourself. Just pen to paper, beginning or end of day, and just be honest. I didn't enjoy going to that event today. Did I want to go in the first place? No. Because I went because I am a people pleaser and I don't like letting people down. And when I was first invited, I said yes, even though my whole body said no. And look, here's the answer to all my problems. Wow. Isn't that easy? Could all be so simple, couldn't it? Oh, I love it. If I could teach any of you something, it would be to say no. It's my favorite thing in the whole world. Learning to say no and stand in it and feel good about it. And truly, no one can make me do shit I don't want to do. It feels amazing. And once you get to it, it's powerful as fuck. And I really do. I want to teach all of you how to say no. It feels so good. Actually, you might become addicted. It feels very nice. One of my weaknesses, I have fallen more and more in love with it over the years. But I really do love being vulnerable, and I mean, you could look at them as weaknesses, and sharing things I struggle with or like what I'm working on, because I'm only human. But then, like, I want you guys to be able to relate, whatever. But something I struggle with and something I'm working on is I tend to face a lot of my logical problems with emotion and a lot of my emotional problems with logic. Like, and this is totally a self-sabotage thing in dating. I could totally feel feelings for someone, but I'll face it with logic. I'll be like, it doesn't make sense. There's the distance, and then there's the scheduling conflict. Like, I'll face it with logic and make, like, a fucking business decision about it. And then with emotional problems, I'll face it with logic. And I'll, like, analyze it and break it down. And that's some shit I'm working on, because I need the other two to, like, get back to where they are. And I'm sure there's a healthy balance in there somewhere, but I just, like, I treat each one with the other one, and they need to mind their own business. Emotions stay with emotions, and logic with logic. I'm counting down the days now till Love Island is up. I'm sure if you like it, that's amazing, and I hope you had a great time watching it. Get the fuck off my timeline, though. Not you guys specifically, but just the whole show. I'm like, were you guys endorsed by the president himself? My goodness. Every second thread, reel, story, meme is about this damn show. I've never seen a second of the show. So I don't know what's going on. I have no interest in knowing what's going on. Oh my... Be done, please. I don't have FOMO because I don't have desire to watch reality TV. There's too much fighting, and I need the fiction. If you like it, I love that for you. I have no desire to watch it, and I just shut the fuck up. Get off. All I see is like people kissing, and be done. And then someone was describing Temptation Island to me, and I just got mad. Let me see. How does Temptation Island work? I need to figure this out before I come back and do it with you. Temptation Island work. Why did it make me so mad? Yes! I'm sure you guys have watched it. Temptation Island is a reality TV show where couples test their relationships by living in separate villas, each with a group of attractive singles. You're just dumb, and dumber. This is how I think it goes. There's a couple, and one wants to break up, but they're too pussy to have conversations about it. The other one won't let them leave. They're probably an earth sign. And they're like, oh my gosh, we should go on this show. And it will like bond us together, and we'll probably leave stronger, and we're gonna win this money, and we're gonna be so much better than the other couples. But there's the one delusional one who fell for that, and then there's the one who's like, yes, I get to like hook up with a bunch of other hotties, and I get to cheat on her, but she gave me permission. Just dumb. Just dum-dums everywhere. I'm telling you right now, if I love someone and they came to me and they said, let's go on this show, and they told me how the show worked, like they would blink their eyes and then they'd open and all my stuff would be packed and I'd be gone, and then I'd pay a witch on Etsy to make them forget about me. You're fucking kidding me. And then I wouldn't even ever have to cry over you because I'd be so disgusted that you wanted to do that. Just like that, I'd be over you. Because what the fuck is wrong with you? How can I be attracted to someone who thinks that's a good idea? It's offensive. So that's how I feel about that. That's just like, I stopped. What was it? The Netflix version of that. The Ultimatum. That show. I think I watched a season of that, and it just pissed me right off. It just... It makes me so mad. I don't know why it makes me so mad. Let's see. I wanted to... Okay, I have this date story, and it's really good. It's years old. It was like one of my worst dates ever, but I think it will take me like 25 minutes to tell the story, so I feel like I have to save it for next time. I feel like I do. And you know what's so funny is one of the last times I was on the app last year, he liked me on it. I think he just forgot about the whole day in general. I never forget. And I just have this like insanely good memory. Is it a curse or is it a blessing? Don't get into arguments with my friends or me, because I remember what you said and I remember what I said, and just, it's not a good idea. Go argue with someone with terrible memory. Anywho, he liked me, and I was like, did you forget you owe me money, motherfucker? Trying to think what else is new. What else do I have to catch up my friends on? Do you know how I know what's going on in my life? My camera roll. My camera roll and my notes, I like live in there. So let's see. I still have that playlist I shared with you guys, Forehead Kisses from the Universe. I've been listening to that a lot, and it's beautiful and it's gorgeous. And I actually did love the new Justin Bieber album. Do I think... I'm allowed to have my opinion on whatever I want to. I don't think he loves his wife. This is my theory. I think his wife manifested him, and I think you already know how I feel about that. I think it's a big no-no to manifest someone, and I don't think they're meant to be. I think they're a couple who are meant to teach each other lessons, like deep, deep lessons. I don't think there's like each other's true love. Like, I think you guys are going to think I'm crazy, and I don't give a fuck. I think they're not each other's true love. They will teach each other lessons. They both, if willing, will go off and find their loves one day. Maybe not. Maybe they just will like teach each other karmic lessons in this lifetime. But where was I going with this? Oh, yeah. I think she manifested him. It's a big no-no to manifest people. People are supposed to have their own free will. And that is why we never feel like they really, really, truly love each other, because it's by force and it wasn't by free will and choice. Anyways, I loved his album. I loved it. I don't know why people are always so surprised by his angry outbursts. He's a Pisces. Anyway. I loved it. And people who are like, oh, this isn't the old Justin Bieber, this is different, la, 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 la. People are supposed to change, and what the fuck would be the point of putting out new music if it's all supposed to sound the same? That would just be pointless. And then you'd be online complaining about, oh, it sounds the same, yeah, la, la, la. People just love to complain, and I feel like if you're not out there contributing and creating, let's, I don't know, shut the fuck up, potentially. Like, let's... If you're going to be the biggest album critic, like, let's hear your album. Possibly. I loved it. I did love it. Let's see. What else I have to tell you about? Should I make some new, wallpapers? But then I'm like, I've made such cutesy, gorgeous wallpapers. Why don't we just be grateful for what I made for you, huh? Just kidding. What else? Oh, she took some selfies. She's feeling pretty and gorgeous. How did I not tell you guys about this? So I volunteered at work to help clean the bathrooms. So I'll come in either early or stay late. I'll clean the bathrooms. Obviously, I get paid for it. Just hold on. I work in a restaurant bar. I come in one day. It's like the first day of the start of my week, right? As I walk in, my coworker's like, I got bad news. And I just look at her. I was like, I don't care. I don't want to hear it. She's like, I have bad news. And I was like, I don't care. She ends up telling me. I walk to the bathroom. I can smell it as soon as I step in the door. Somebody, a woman, shit so hard. Or, like, I don't even know what the fuck her problem was. There was poop on the toilet seat. There was poop, like, behind the toilet seat. When you lifted up the lid, there was shit all on the toilet seat. Like, the under lid, there was shit on the toilet handle. There was shit next to the toilet. There was shit on the ground. I'm like, how loose is your asshole? Or were you just wiping with your hands and wiping them everywhere? You have no idea how fucking mad I was. Like, I wanted to go on the cameras and, like, get her face and put her face online and be like, you were 86th. It's not my restaurant, but if I was the owner, I would have done that. You're 86th. You're not allowed back. The health department is looking for you because there is something wrong with your booty hole. Like, I wanted to cry. I was so mad at, like, personally mad at her. There was cacas everywhere. Poopy. Poop. Like, you're the dookie bandit and you should be arrested. Rightfully so. And somewhere out there, she's probably just shitting all over town. Like, literally. Not just in the toilet. All over town. Just pooping everywhere. And you should be put in jail. Expeditiously. You nasty hoe. My gosh, I'm still so mad at her. And then, what'd I do? Oh, I posted my nails, right? This person, I thought, fuck me, right, for being positive thinking. I thought it was a friend. They responded, I wonder how your nails would look wrapped around my... your willy wanker, your accessory. And that almost got me as mad as the poop lady. Like, I don't know. What if I cut it off and tied it around your neck like a bow tie? What if? What if I inflated it like a balloon and sung happy birthday to you? What if? Huh? Like, do you have no hobbies and interests that everything, like, that's all you got going for you is the schmexual fantasies? Nothing else going on in your brain but that's what you automatically think of? I feel sorry for you. What a sad little peanut brain you have. So obviously, he got revoked access to my stories. I love meeting people. This is your permission slip. Like, if someone is responding to many hateful, negative shit, or you just, like, you can feel when someone has negative feelings towards you. You mute them, you remove them, you block them, you say bye-bye. You're, like, you have free will. You're allowed to do that. This chair is so creaky, and I want to sit still, but I just don't have it in me. There we go. Did I eat dinner? I think so. I think I ate. Okay. This camera not focusing is telling me, what if we shut up? What if right now we were done? And so I hope you have like the most beautiful week ever, and I hope you get to go on a boat, and I hope I get to go on a boat, and I hope you only get messages you want and no one sends you inappropriate dumb stuff. And let me buy you a drink. If someone buys you your favorite drink this week, I don't know what your favorite drink is. I'd love to learn that about you. Huh? And maybe surround yourself with people who know your favorite drink. Why not? I think you deserve that. And you deserve a million forehead kisses. And you deserve all the fucking goodness in the world. And I would love to see that for you. And I would love for you to expect that of yourself. Like, it's one thing for me to want it for you, but I want you to want it for you. And actually see it like it's possible. Because it is. No, I love you, and I'll be waiting for you to say it back. And I'll see you next week. Bye.